y'all. I think today what I want to get done is to get my asparagus bed weeded and mulched before the cold weather comes. So I'm going to work on that. Let's go. This overgrown mess right here is my asparagus bed. And you can actually see a couple of asparagus there. So the trick is going to be to get this weeded without pulling up on my asparagus. So I'm just going to work on that until either it gets too dark, it gets too cold, or until I'm just done. Hopefully I get done before any of those other things happen. It'd be nice to have this taken care of completely.
I got patchouli in my pockets, wool socks in my shoes. Rolling down the back road singing Grateful Dead tunes. I played checkers with an old fella at a roadside stand. He said, son, you might stay lost if you don't have a plan. They call me a drifter, a twist in the grain, but I follow where the fireflies whisper my name. I got one hand thumbing, one hand open wide. West Virginia wind hitching me a ride. I've seen holler sing a love song, rivers carve a rhyme, trading meals for the stories that I gather over time. You can call it strange, you can call it fate, but I call it home, and it sure feels great. Stopped off at a diner where the jukebox still plays. Met a girl named June who made me question my ways. She had a tattoo of Orion and a steelworker's head.
Okay, this bed is cleaned out. That's strawberry plants. This over here is some more sedum and some comfrey skeletons and some asparagus skeletons. But I got it mostly weeded, and that makes me happy. I'll have to come through in the springtime and kind of do this all again and put mulch down, but I'm glad that I got the majority of the weeds out of there for now. It'll make my job much easier in the springtime. Today's task is digging up dahlia tubers. I'm digging up the dahlias I grew from seeds, and I'm keeping some to regrow next year, and the rest I'm going to either give away or maybe put in a grab bag sale in the spring. But the first step is to dig up these dahlia tubers, and I don't know if I'll get them all done today, but I at least want to get it started because it's a beautiful mild day today, and I just want to be in the sunshine. Here's my row of dahlia tubers. I'm going to set my camera up and start digging.
Said you ain't gotta roam just to take a stand. They say you can't be both grounded and free, but I met a stargazer sitting in a booth next to me. I got one hand in my pocket, one hand by my side.
It's a new day. A bee chased me inside yesterday, so I'm just going to really pick up where I left off, and that's digging more dahlias.
West Virginia trooper offered me a ride. I've heard farmers sing a love song, woodworkers bust a rhyme, trading weed for the stories that I gather over time. You can call it strange, you can call it fate, but I call it life, and it sure feels great. Once I thought I needed some faraway land, chased mirages in the desert, left my footprints in the sand. But every road kept bending like the curves of a stream, till I found out I've been bringing myself back to me. Now I got both hands holding on, both feet planted strong. West Virginia skies still carrying my song. I've seen horses run headlong, heard woodpeckers tap inside.
Alright, that's me done digging my dahlias for the season. There is a slight chance that I left some in the ground or some got, well, I know some got cut, so I don't know if those will, if they have eyes, there's a chance. Dahlias might come up next spring or summer. That's what I'm trying to get at, if they don't rot in the ground. I'll just be on the lookout for that if they do, and I'll either move them or treat them like a weed. Earlier in the season, we harvested our ground cherries, and in doing so, we pulled out the plants to make it easier to pick up. Where there were still green ground cherries on those plants. And so now we're down here just picking through these, trying to get the ones that have ripened, because since then some have ripened. And so that's just kind of what we're doing right now.
Traded the road for the wisdom I've been searching to find. You can call it strange, you can call it fate, but I call it my world, and it sure feels great.
I just wanted to come up in my top garden and get some of those ground cherries, you know, some of the good ones still that are ripe, and not let them go to waste. And we also got a few carrots while we were up here. It's getting ready to snow, so I wanted to get those ground cherries before that happened. It's supposed to snow in like 2 days. It's in the 60s today, and it's supposed to snow in 2 days. Anyways, I'm going to turn you around here and show you my harvest basket real quick. Like I said, we got some ground cherries and a few small carrots. This one is particularly beautiful to me. It's like a red, purple color. It's not very many, but I got a few the other day, and I'm going to take them in the house and cut them up and make a small thing of roasted carrots. I also got some celery here, and it's not very big because it was planted in with corn, and these were volunteers. I just didn't get them weeded, but I'm going to use these as an herb because they're really strong when they're not very big like this. It's the celery flavor, but just so much more intense. So I'm going to cut these up and kind of use them like an herb with dinner tonight. Today's task is just getting some wood brought in because we are going to be getting our first snow possibly tonight into tomorrow morning. Right now it looks like we're going to get a coating to an inch, but either way the temperatures are supposed to drop significantly by about 30 or 40 degrees. So we're going to get some firewood brought up to the house, and that's today's chore.
So if you're ever out this way with a story to trade, I'll be sitting by the fire pouring bourbon in the shade.
That's all I have for you today. I just wanted to come out here and show you this snow in case it's not snowing where you live, or if you never get to see snow. This is very, very early for us. We're usually not getting snow at all, especially this amount this time of year. All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. Bye.